You'd almost think it's a real window and door if you're not looking hard enough. Like, how's it going, you wonderful, beautiful people of the YouTube lands? We are going to be checking out the comic book route in Belgium. Right, here we go. We got a video. It's in Brussels, actually, to be more specific. Brussels Comic Walk. Belgium and comics, a short history. So I did a video about what was it? I don't know specifically, but it was a video recently about Belgium, and they mentioned the comic book walk. They called it the comic book strip, I think. But anyways, we're gonna be checking it out. And you know, admittedly, I don't know a whole lot about comics. I mean, obviously the famous, you know, Batman, Superman, etc. And then like when I was a kid, there would be like little short comic strips in like the newspaper. So we'd have like Garfield and let's see. There was like oh, I can't even remember. There were so many. There was the one with the dog. That's what I can't remember the name. There's like a big dog. I just remember there's one with a big dog. I don't remember what it's called. But again, I'm not a huge comic book person. I like art though. I like artistic stuff. So we're going to check this out. Link's going to be in the description section down below. Go ahead and hit like on that. The original channel is 181 days in Belgium. And I apologize, guys. I'm not awake yet. Not drinking enough coffee, but I got a lot of stuff to do today. So, I haven't gave myself enough time to wake up yet before doing this video, but you know what? It's all good. We're here, we're checking it out, and we're going to check out the comic book route in Brussels.
Well, hello. This is Jack from 181 Days in Belgium, and
Hello,
today
Jack.
I'm here to talk to you about comic books. Stay tuned, it's more exciting than it sounds. Comic books are a really big part of Belgium's history. They're a really big part of Brussels' history, and comic books are a really big part of the Belgian identity. In Brussels here, there are more than 700 comic book artists and authors living, and it's the place where the most artists of comics live per capita. Brussels is huge on comics. When you go downtown, there are comic book murals everywhere. There's actually a route you can walk through the city to go see murals painted on the side of the buildings from famous comic books, which is what we're going to do today. But a little history on this first. Comic books got really popular in Belgium after the 1920s. Before that, there was a lot of French art coming in that looked like comics, but they weren't actually comic strips. But in the mid-1920s, a newspaper here called 20e siècle, which is 20th century in French, started including a little insert, which was a comic. The comic was drawn by Georges Remy, who would go on to create Tintin. In 1929, he created Tintin, and Tintin became hugely popular. Now in Belgium, when you go into comic book shops, you can find a million different series that you will not find anywhere else that are produced here. They're actually so popular that Belgium no longer produces outside comic books here. They don't produce American comics here. They only produce Belgian comics,
Wow.
which is pretty interesting. So today we're going to walk downtown and go find some of these murals. So let's go do that.
So it sounds like they used to produce American comics, but they don't anymore. Yeah, this is gonna... Okay. I've seen... Is that the Tintin one? That looks familiar. I've definitely seen that. That's very cool. That's what we need, like, just in general. Just more art up instead of, like, just regular cities looking like regular cities, you know? Because that right there gives it a little bit of something. It makes it look nice. Oh, wow. That one looks French. Wait a minute. At first I thought that was Ed, Edd and Eddy, but it's not. I bet that's the same person that draws Ed, Edd and Eddy, I bet, because that's the same kind of character, like the way that they look. This is really cool. Okay, it's a bunch of books. Trying to figure out what that person was sitting on. Wow, this is really neat. Okay. Interesting. And I like how they didn't take over the city with it. Like, it still looks like a nice city. And it's just that one little wall right there. So you're not really taking too much away from the city. You're adding to it. Oh, wow. That's cool. Wow. That's cool. Even little tiny, just random places. Like, look how that is just so cool. I wonder what they used to the shopping carts chained to her leg. I just realized that. Interesting. Huh. More than just art, there's a message there, guys. There's another. That's cool. Oh, and it's a fireworks store. Oh, and then there's the little dude right there leaning against the wall. That's cool. Yeah, right there. You know, this reminds me of a place in Australia, a little place called Melbourne. They do they're into art there. And I did a video and it's Melbourne street art. It's not it's different though, different styles completely. This like this here, this is all comic book style art, like all professional comic book style, right? Melbourne street art is everything. You know, you got professionals like this that's done stuff all the way down to just your regular graffiti artists, you know. So you're gonna have a wide, huge, vast array of different styles to look at, but it's more than this, like because it's been overtook with graffiti stuff. It's not just in designated spots; it's just covered. Everywhere's covered. It's cool. I might do another video on that soon, actually. If you guys want me to, let me know down below. If I should do any more stuff on Australia, actually, let me know about that because Australia has a lot of similarities with the United States. So I could definitely find some good comparison videos and break it down. Let's break it down, see what's the actual differences, you know, which there's gonna be some, of course. But on with the video. Are those Belgian waffles? Tavern. Interesting. Just trying to see what that. There's like a billboard inside of it.
A style of Belgian comic art that has gotten really popular is this very realistic looking drawing, and I think it's really neat.
Yeah.
I really like this one.
That's the same style as the shopping carts, but like this is colorized. I think it was done by the same person. There we go. Some space stuff. Very cool. My headset's trying to die on me. So I'm just gonna skip through here more. That's cool. And then what do we got here? I like it. Peace sign. Goofy. Like that goofy face on that kid.
This was the first comic wall I saw in Brussels, and I think it's still my favorite.
Oh, cool. That is cool. You'd almost think it's a real window and door if you're not looking hard enough. Like,
Now, one thing about
Here we go.
Brussels is there are comic book shops everywhere. And a lot of places that you go in just sell comics. But you can find huge comic book shops almost everywhere that sell local comics and country comics.
nice.
Now, they were created by an artist named Peyo. And
Smurfs.
he lived here and he worked.
Hold on.
And he lived here, named Peyo, by an artist. They're from Brussels. They were created by an artist named Peyo, and he lived here and he worked here. In Dutch, they're called the Smurfs, but you
Smurfs?
probably know them as the Smurfs, and
Smurfs?
they're very popular.
I didn't know that was Belgian. Awesome. Very interesting. Let me know if you guys like this style of, like, this kind of reaction videos. Like, if you want me to check out more art stuff, if you want me to check out more, Melbourne, Australia, street art, walking tours, or anything like that, just in general, just what do you want to see, guys? Let me know. In the meantime, you guys hit like, hit subscribe, check out the Patreon. Today's episode on the Patreon will be later, though, because I got like a lot of work to go do. So that one will be postponed till later tonight, my time. But other than that, we're doing some TV show reactions, guys. So go check it out, and you guys have a super fun, awesome day. Take care, bye.